on June 30th, 2012.
Looking now, likely it was a situation that arises again.
You will have one next year. We already have a resignation that's turned into a contract for a teacher next year. So, it's already submitted their letter regarding this for the next year.
Did you say Julie could check to find out?
Well, I can look right now, but we still have the end of the year to pay out, and we still have May taxes to come in. We don't know what our actual fund balance is compared to what it's going to be after June 30th. I can certainly look, that's not a problem, but it's not probably a true look until the end of the school year and until all the taxes get posted.
Did you want to check?
Well, I guess the consideration is if we could go to that general fund budget money, what's the legality of doing that?
As a board, we can.
Well, the money's already been budgeted, it's $24,000 in the general budget for because of the two teachers. So,
And the school district will get that paid.
so their money's there for the, but the bottom line, then we'll decide the precedent from now on. If it's so desired that they want to take the option to roll it into their termination pay, then we would have to review that matching plan. Otherwise, they could just have that lump sum at the end of their retirement and not roll it into their termination.
Because if we set ourselves up to have to pay that matching money, then we need to put that in the next coming year's budget.
And we already have to put that in the retirement, we set it.
Yeah, retirement, we would have,
Yeah.
for next year, we have money we've already planned for this already. And for the 24,000 for the three people, we planned that previously.
So the 8,000 is basically what it would cost to pay somebody's insurance for 2 years.
Correct. For both these two.
Yeah.
I think they've known that particular figure because that was
Yeah, I just was wondering if you had a number, how many times have the 40 been paid during this contract period? Teachers retiring would receive the $8,040 and not requested it be put in their team.
Under this current contract, this is the first one.
this is the first time it was negotiated.
So how many times, okay, but how many times was it paid without being requested to put in retirement? This is the first time it's been requested to be put in the retirement.
That
right?
was, it was negotiated. In the past, it wasn't a negotiated item. It was
Right.
something that the board was.
So it hasn't happened at all that this $8,040 has been paid to someone to pay their insurance.
We had two, Julie, didn't you say we had
We had
two
two
previously?
lump,
that took a
yeah,
lump
took a
sum.
lump sum.
But it wasn't part of the, at that point, it wasn't part of the negotiated contract.
So it wasn't under this contract,
Right.
that's my question.
Right,
Okay.
yeah, that was
That's my question.
2009, I believe, was the last time it was offered, and it was offered by the board, not in contract.
Julie, was that $8,000 or $12,000?
That was 12 for them.
About.
Yeah, I believe they did, it was 3 years, it was 12,060, or 3 years worth of health insurance
Right.
at
And
that time. That's
at
what
that
2009 was.
Right. And at that time, the choice was clearly stated that they could either take 3 years of insurance or take this lump sum.
Yes, and they had, again, at that point, when we had the form, that they chose that and signed that, they told us that they would like to do that.
If I'm not mistaken, the contract doesn't really say lump sum, does it, or does it? No. Well, they had a different choice.
What is it, the payment of?
We have to, you have a copy of the contract?
Sure, you want me to read it?
We have section in
You have a copy there, Gary?
Yeah.
Would you like to read it?
Early Retirement Incentive Program. The district will offer an early retirement incentive program for the first 3 teachers with 25 years' experience, having served 20 full-time years at Florence Carlton School District, who will apply by April 1st in the amount of $8,040. So it's that.
An incentive in
Here. G, up at the top.
And didn't you early retirement incentive in the amount?
Didn't you read something else, Mr. Knagle, about what was eligible?
Well, that was in the
Role?
teacher's retirement handbook.
Right, what did,
In Helen.
didn't it say?
That's one of the issues, yeah.
So it seems to me like in the contract, this money is titled an incentive, retirement incentive.
Mm.
And in the retirement handbook, it specifically uses the word incentive
Right.
as something that qualifies for a rollover.
I looked at that myself. In the TRS, the termination incentive, in the contract, we talk about the retirement incentive.
Well, I'd like to make a motion citing the intent of the board and also good faith and fair dealing. I move to deny Mr. Gennado's request.
I'll second.
further discussion. Call for the question. All those in favor? Aye. Meeting is adjourned.
Or do you feel?
I agree.
Okay.
Thank you for this.